WYT.
We want no cowards in our camp, and our camp only make these fans deny. We want no cowards in our camp, and our camp never let their brothers slide. We want no cowards in our camp, and our camp only make these fans deny.
I'm Captain LeBron, WYT, you can't be Commander General Your Honor. Inviting all black Pacific Native Indians out to the 5th annual Fire Weekend.
Shalom Israel, come to the Fire Weekend, man, in Chicago. Midwest Fire Weekend, you know how we get down. July 21st to the 24th, we're going to be in Chicago.
From the flames, you got a lot more to lose, man.
Under the red dress mosque being set, captain for 13,000 more
July 21st, we got 12 children of Raymond with the scripture breakdown class, followed by Captain Tagaria and Captain Katazal across the line radio.
You know what I'm saying? We got the Banshee Festival coming back. We got the election coming. We're going to kick off the election with Captain Ash, Captain Katazal, and Kazak Yad. It's going to be called Fort Columbus Camp.
On the 24th of July, we're going to be doing the Black and Brown Unity Cookout. Shalom Israel to all my blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians. From July 21st through the 24th, we're going to be holding the Midwest Fire Weekend. On July 21st, we hold a scripture breakdown with none other than 12 Shield General Muhammad from 6 p.m. to 8 p.m., followed by Cross the Line Radio. On July 22nd, we're going to be having camp on the Magnificent Mile
from Black group on the entire planet Earth.
Right.
We're located right here, 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A. I repeat, 5261 Delmar Boulevard in Suite A. Alright. We just had another successful food drive.
Yeah,
You know what I'm saying? Under Commander General Your Honor.
Yeah, right.
You know, for the next food drive is every third Friday of each month from 1 p.m. to 3 p.m. If you need any information, you wish to donate or you want to participate and help out in the food drive, or you have any information concerning the food drive, dial 314-696-8288. We have weekly classes every Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday. Tonight just so happens to be the Brotherhood class. You understand?
Yeah, right.
The times are 7 to 9 p.m. Central Time. If you have any questions or comments, or you wish to listen live, put your phone on news, say Salaki or excuse me, ask a question, or type it in. You have two numbers, 712-832-8330. The second number is 425-436-6260. And the access pin for all weekly classes, including the Sabbath service, It's 825-1636. You need any transportation to classes or any questions concerning weekly classes or Sabbath service, dial 314-696-8288. We also have Sharp Sword Radio each and every Sunday, man. Hosted by Captain Goggle Boy. Every Sunday, 11 a.m. to 1 p.m. Central Time. You know, we're going to be touching all the hottest topics concerning our people, blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians, man. You know, all the hottest topics, articles, everything. You know, we're going to discuss it. We're going to get right to it. And then if you got some type of, you found some type of new precept or doctrine, or you got a breakdown that you want to break down that's different than ISUPK, come on with it, and we're going to get it. Call in with 712-832-8330, and the access pin for Sharp Sword Radio is 910-1409. Follow us on all major social media platforms.
Right.
And if your pastor want to smoke, tell him to call in too.
Yeah, right.
You understand me? Because we ain't like the fake Israelites. You know what I'm saying? We gonna get an invite to your church, and then right. We not gonna circle the church like the Roman Legion with 1,000 Negroes. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna get invited into your church, and we're gonna deal with you that way, accordingly. You understand me? And like I said, invite your pastor to come to our school and sit down. You know, and we're not gonna turn them away. You know, we're gonna get them up in here, and we're gonna get into them scriptures. You know what I'm saying? You understand what I'm saying? But tonight's class is the brotherhood class. And we're gonna get some brotherhood scriptures real fast before I get off into a little thing I want to touch on too, which is I've seen a lot of our people with this celebrating these birthdays, man. You know, I'm gonna touch on that, and I'm gonna show you what birthdays is about in the Bible. But blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians need to know that you got to take your spirit out of these traditions of these heathens, man. That's exactly what they are. And guess what? You can't have the spirit of the Most High if you don't have brotherhood. You can't forgive. You can't forget, you know what I'm saying, the things that your mom and dad, you feel your mom and your dad didn't do or they did wrong if you don't have brotherhood.
Right.
You know, or if your someone owes you money or did you wrong, you can't forgive them. You know what I'm saying? You can't have the spirit of the Most High if you not have this in your inward parts, in your heart. Give me Ecclesiasticus 4:28.
Kind, sir. The book of Ecclesiasticus, chapter 24.
Chapter 4.
It's like it, sir. Chapter 4, verse 28. Strive for the truth unto death, and Yahweh shall fight for thee.
The Most High is going to fight for you, man, if you strive for the truth unto death. But the only proper way you're going to do that is if you are a part of the brotherhood. If you are practicing brotherhood, if you are breathing brotherhood, if you are living brotherhood, if you are not in the one body of Christ, you know what I'm saying? The Most High is not going to fight for you. Want to know why? Why should he? Why should he fight for you? Because the things that you are doing it for you. You are doing things according to your own lust. You are lustful. You are going to be you wouldn't have a problem sleeping with another brother's wife. You wouldn't have a problem sleeping with her underage. You would be like R. Kelly. You know, you wouldn't have a problem sleeping with someone who's not of age.
Right.
You know, it wouldn't be a thing to you. You would be shameless.
Yeah,
You know
right.
what I'm saying? You wouldn't have no brother. You would be shameless. You would be shameful. You know what I'm saying? Go ahead.
And Salakia, sir, if I may. But what you saying and what you bring out is so heavy because, you know what I'm saying, what we as a people don't realize is that, like, without brotherhood, we can't do nothing.
Right.
Like, following the law, statutes, and commandments, okay. Doing what you're supposed to do, okay. But, like, if you don't have brotherhood, if you don't have sisterhood, what are you doing any of this for? You doing it for yourself, right? You a Christian, just like all these fake Israelites. These fake Israelite groups don't have brotherhood,
Right.
because what they out there doing is they doing this to make their name greater, to make their name bigger. That's why they march on these large Christian churches and stand outside, and have camp.
Right.
That's the scriptures clearly say that you don't build on another man's foundation.
Right.
Right? You ain't gotta stand on the sidewalk to their church on a Sunday.
Right.
And they don't know brotherhood.
Right.
What they trying to do is promote themselves, trying to look good.
Right.
When it's not about you. It's about the work of the Most High God. It's that the Most High God is glorified and magnified. These other fake Israelite groups, like you was bringing out earlier, you know what I mean? They are out there for themselves, right? They want to call themselves bishop.
Right.
They want to call themselves chief priest.
Right.
They want to give themselves great esteem and great titles. And what they're not understanding, what they're not realizing is, you are no greater than any one of your brothers. And you need to be in the ISUPK, where we have been teaching the exact same thing since 1969, and you are the ones who changed.
That's right.
Right? Like, and I was watching something earlier, and it was talking about, you know, things changing with the, since it's, you know, it's the new millennium, and things need to change. And I was talking to my rib about that, but and what I told her was, you know, the beautiful thing about this truth, it don't matter what millennium it is. We don't change anything.
Right.
Since 1969, we've been teaching the same thing.
Yeah, right.
You know what I mean? IUIC, what they do, they was teaching one thing, and then they changed and started teaching another.
Right.
These other groups, they teach one doctrine, and then all of a sudden, through some sort of dream that they had, or some sort of thought that they had, they start teaching another doctrine, right? In the ISUPK is where you find truth. It's where you find brotherhood, and the reason you know that it's the truth is because we don't change.
Right. And Salakia, if I may. With them, I seen that they titled what they was doing a blitz. You were blitzing on people when you should be fishing.
Right.
You're not fishing people out of the church, going at them in a blitz.
Kind of kind, sir.
You know, that's kind of like your spirit is kind of cornered.
Right.
Because how the hell you going to fish people who don't know what the hell they are learning or believing or worshiping by like Gino said, you screaming and hollering. You stand across the street from the church screaming and damn hollering when you should be fishing. That is not fishing. You are not a fisher of men screaming and hollering at the damn Christians in front of the damn church. And that was like it's sort of like I'm gonna curse. I'm gonna say it's a bitch move because you're losing purple shirts. The ranks of the purple shirts are leaving. That's what it has to be. Because you were trying to find something to give these guys some bravado, like we're banging on what are they first they banged on the old men at the Israelite convention.
Right.
I forgot the name of it. What was the name of that convention? Unity Camp. You camp banged on the. You ran up like you was hardcore on these older guys.
Right.
And then now you're doing the blitz on the old women and getting beat in the damn head with shoes. And pistols pulled on you because you losing members. That's what's happening. I think this is the beginning of them guys' downfall. You know what I'm saying? You got some, Cap?
God, I was gonna say to the point of what the brother said, the titles that they're taking from saying, you know, really he can call himself a high priest while he's inside of the strip clubs.
Yeah.
Right.
Throwing dollars at booty rocking everywhere.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
But he's a high priest though. You know, and that's Christianity all day long. They wonder why we call them Christians. Look at you. Look at you. Look at what you do. Christians go to the strip club. With the cross around their neck, with the Jesus piece around their neck. You understand? They go in there and throw money at booty and believe in Jesus Christ. Believe in Jesus Christ. So guess what? He did the same thing. And just because he calls himself an Israelite, it doesn't mean that he's doing what an Israelite is supposed to do.
Right.
You understand? Israelites don't go throw dollars at booty.
Yeah, right.
Unless you and your wife is role playing.
Damn right.
Ain't nothing wrong with that now.
Time to time,
sir. Role play all you want.
Time to time, sir.
You understand? But I'm talking about just random sisters that's in the club selling their body. That's wrong. Israelites ain't supposed to do that. You understand? And to the other sisters y'all bringing up, you know, that's how you know that brotherhood does not exist anywhere else outside of these four walls.
Damn right.
Okay.
Damn right.
None of them cats have the truth. None of them. I don't care how they're trying to look like us and be militant, and now they taking on names such as officers and captains and generals. You understand? When the UPK been doing it,
damn right.
You know, now now they have troopers, so then they make brothers put on all black before they put on purple or the blue. You understand? Or the, you know, now instead of them going out in their Jordans and their Nike Air Maxes, like what I'm saying, and shorts, now they wearing cargo pants and boots. You understand? And what's so funny is you're copying us.
Right.
When all you have to do is just join us.
That's right.
You understand? I mean, it's cool. I wanted to be like the UPK too. That's why I'm here.
Right.
I wanted to be like the men that I saw as well. So that's why I joined.
Damn right.
I said, damn, these niggas is cold out here. I got to get with them. You understand? All you gotta do is just come on, join. You ain't got to jock our style.
Damn right.
You understand? Come on, get down with it. You know, but you know, that's another topic. You understand? But they, you right. You know, and that was a shame for them to go. And I mean, that's how you know that they really don't have no leadership.
Right.
You know, like Captain Cottons, I say, is that your girl, Cap? You understand?
Right.
He killed me when he first said that. Oh my God, I died laughing damn near. You know what I'm saying? because that camp is truly ran by his girl.
Damn right.
You understand? You can tell a woman running that camp by the way they make the garments. Sisters in here that make garments, them boys look tough.
Damn
You
right.
know what I'm saying? Our sister Mariah down there in KC.
Oh, kind.
She makes some cold garments.
Kind.
I like her
Slocky,
garments.
sir.
Them
She
good.
cold.
Yeah, she is.
Kind,
You
sir.
understand? The sister Katawa, she makes some tough
Kind,
garments.
kind,
You
sir.
know, all the sisters that make garments in here, they look hardcore for soldiers. Now I know purple, you know, capes and you know what I'm saying?
Sir.
You know what I'm saying? Nah. So, you know, but like I said, for them to go and post up, have camp outside of these people's church service, like that is whack.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? I can't get jiggy with that shit. You know what I'm saying? Like, come on, man. Like that. I mean, that's like when I first heard that Sakari was having camp outside of the strip club. Yeah, so that you can go on the inside when you're done.
Right.
You understand? The same with the purple guy. Man, y'all going to church. You know, because if you look at the other video, to where that pastor's son, that dude, and he told me, yeah, I might be wrong. Don't tell me. He went. I believe he went after that and went in church. When the camera went off, I think he said, "Man, I need to go in there and listen real quick." You know what I'm saying? Because he got tore up, and it's not the fact that the pastor tore him up with the truth. It's just that the pastor was better at battling than the other, you know what I'm saying, the purple guy was.
Right.
And he ate him up. And then, like I said, the way he started talking after that, sounded like he went in there and had him a seat. And that's what it's all about to them. They're going to go in there and have a seat after that. They're going to go to church after that. You understand? Because like you said, upon they lose the members.
Right.
You know, and this ain't just how it been happening. It been happening. I know it's a whole lot of sore sisters, boys, sitting up in their vaginas tight. You understand? If you go from the church to your man only having one woman, and then half of them not having a man because everybody in there married, to now you go in the Israelite Christian church and they doing the same thing. You know, those sisters in there, a lot of them, they screwing. You understand?
Damn right.
A lot of them all screwing each other in the group and outside of the church. Outside of whatever they call it, church, whatever. You understand? So, you know, I just wanted to bring that out. That, you know, I say it all the time. I thank God for commanding me how to hold down this truth, man. You know, so that we can do it the right way. Like, you understand? You ain't got to keep making mistakes. You ain't got to keep, you know, being a Christian and got to hold on to Christianity. No, we let it all go up in here.
Damn right.
You understand? We let all of that mess go and came in here into the truth and learned it, and now we teach it. You know, so, and that's greater than anything that any of those groups are doing all together.
Damn right.
You know, because the scriptures say that they are not bringing together, they scatter.
Sir.
It's 1,000 sinners together. That ain't nothing.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? What is that? You know, when they not secretly sin, they out there in the open with it. You understand? They ain't hiding it from somebody. Then one day it come out that they sin. They all out there doing it together. And then justifying the mess. Talking about I was in the strip club hot and sweating. What the hell? Of course, you looking at all that booty, I'll be hot and sweating too.
Damn right.
You understand? Looking at all that booty, I'll be hot and sweating too.
Right.
You understand? Like, come on. You know, go ahead, come on.
And Salakia, sir, but what you were saying, you know what I mean, that's so heavy, you know what I mean? Each member that these knockoff groups, and I only call them knockoff because that's what you call something when you take what the label, the name brand is, and make a copy of it. It's a knockoff, right? So all of these groups that left the ISUPK, right, and created their own quote-unquote camps, they're knockoffs. And like the scripture you said, each brother they bring in is a brother who is divided from the body. Because they were all a part of the ISUPK. Right. It was all one body. And then they wanted to divide. Right. They wanted to separate.
So each member IUIC brings in is blasphemy. Each member that a Sakari brings in is blasphemy. Each member that any one of these break-off groups brings in is blasphemy, because you're going against the word and the will of the Most High God. When the Most High God told you to gather yourselves together by creating separate groups, you are encouraging brothers and sisters not to gather themselves together,
Right.
not to be a part of the one body, not to come together with their brothers and sisters. And what you're doing is the exact same thing as what a Christian church does.
Right.
Right? One man in the church gets popular enough, you know, he might be an evangelist or a minister, and then he goes out and decides to create his own church. And then from that church, he takes part of the members from the original church. And so he creates his own church, and now he has his own church, and now he's teaching what he wants to teach. That's the exact same thing as what happened and what is continually happening after these so-called Israelite groups broke off from the ISUPK. Because what they do, and what most people may not realize what they're doing, is they're creating a cascading effect. Well, if the bishop left and started his own group and came and became so great, and I want to be like the bishop, I want to be like my leader, what must I do? I must leave. So even from there, you're creating break-off groups, and break-off groups, and break-off groups. Now, if you follow Commanding General Yohana, when you follow Commanding General Yohana, the lesson you learn is, it don't matter who leaves. I'm here. I'm following the Most High God. I am sticking by my brother.
Right.
But what these other groups outside of here don't understand is, that is what is needed to build up this kingdom. Not standing outside Geno Jennings' church and yelling at the top of your lungs. That is the most ridiculous thing I've ever seen in my life.
Right.
Now, when they did that march in Memphis and when they did that march in Chicago, that's one thing. You're not building on another man's platform. You're not going on another man's, what another man has built and trying to take over there. You're going to a broken community, and right, that makes sense.
Right.
But this is what every faith group does. They start to make sense, and then they go all the way left.
Right.
Why? Because that's all they can do.
Right.
They cannot stay right. They might course correct and get right every now and again, but they can't stay right. But in the ISUPK, men like Commanding General Yohana, men like General Mahayaman,
Right.
men like General Mayakaala, right? These men show you, listen, you stay with your brother no matter what.
Damn right.
You stay in this truth no matter what. And brotherhood is the foundation that the kingdom will be built on.
Damn right.
And without it, there's nothing.
Damn right.
And every group, every single break-off and knock-off group that came out of the ISUPK is undermining the foundation of brotherhood. Because Commander General Yohana has a standing order, if I'm not mistaken, for each one of those brothers to come back and have discussions and sit down with their brothers and speak this out.
Right.
Deal with each other, but none will accept. Everyone refuses.
Right.
We have cookouts, I mean, all summer long.
All summer.
We got cookouts all the way into the winter.
All year long.
We got Passover. And every black, Hispanic, and Native American, it's like, I remember the last not Passover, Salakia, Cat Malquad tries to make sure it's close to the Passover, which is why you can get them confused. But the last Chicago Fire weekend,
nigh unto the
Passover out of wine, we had plenty brothers and sisters that was in fake Israelite groups.
Right.
That came there and they saw the brotherhood. They saw the sisterhood. They saw what the ISUPK was, and guess what they did? They joined the ISUPK that day.
That's right.
They dropped these false allegiances and joined with their brothers and sisters in the one body that Christ ordained.
Simple as that.
And you know what? To me, that was the most beautiful thing about being there. I saw these brothers come in and shalom. Right. You know what I'm saying? I saw these brothers come in with the little lampshades on the bottom of their shirts.
Right.
Right? And then I saw them towards the end of the cookout. This ain't camp.
Right.
This ain't class. This is the cookout. They trade they shirts for no coward, no excuses shirts.
Damn right.
They trade they shirts for the one body ISUPK shirts.
Damn right.
They took off them lampshade fringes, them lampshade skirts they was wearing, and they joined the one body. Why? Because they saw what brotherhood and sisterhood was when they came into the ISUPK.
Damn right.
Before then, they had no idea. Before then, they thought they knew what brotherhood was. Before then, they thought they knew what sisterhood was. And they thought they was just going to come there and have a good time, eat some barbecue, and be on their merry way. But being in the presence of the ISUPK, being in the presence of the generals, of the captains, of the officers, of the troopers, of the sisters, they didn't want to be anywhere else.
Nuh-uh.
And that is brotherhood. That's sisterhood. Look, at the end of the day, keeping the commandments according to Christ, you love the Most High and you love your brother. That is where all the law hangs.
Right.
And until you join the ISUPK, you're only halfway full. You can try to say you love the Most High. You can try to follow the law, statutes, and commandments to the best of your ability.
And Salaki.
Go ahead, Adawan.
Salaki, if I may.
Go ahead, Adawan.
You know, them same brothers and sisters who you just talked about, the first time at the Passover, I ain't saying that they haven't beforehand, but at the Passover, they received the best counsel they could ever get at the Passover.
God.
In the spirit of brotherhood.
God, so like I said, I will say that they did not receive the best counsel that they could have received before. Okay. You might not say that.
Right.
I will personally 100% tell you, Adawan Salaki is certain. However, until they have received counsel from the ISUPK, they have not received counsel.
Right.
They received opinions.
And Salaki, what's better way to receive it the best than at the Passover?
God.
In the spirit of brotherhood.
Kind of the kind, sir.
Everybody's there. You can see it. You can feel it. The spirit of the Most High is there.
Damn right, sir.
The spirit of the Most High dwells in the camp of the ISUPK.
Damn right.
So you asking your questions and everybody telling you, you can go to 10 different people and they're going to tell you the same damn thing.
Sir.
Go ahead.
Salakia, sir, but what you bringing up is so heavy. And you know what I'm saying? And what a lot of people don't understand is the Passover is a celebration, right? The Passover is a time to sit back and think about what the Most High has done. General Muhammad, the second highest ranking man in this nation, stayed up all night giving counsel, fixing people's problems who did not directly impact his life.
Yes, sir.
He stayed up when everybody was partying.
Yes, sir.
Everybody was celebrating. He stayed up dealing with the problems of this nation.
Yes, sir.
That is brotherhood. And that's, listen, your chief priest may be in the strip club. He not dealing with your problems. He not worried about what you going through. He not worried about what it took for you to make it there. He in the strip club asking bottle girls if they single.
Right.
General Hyman, on the other hand, is giving you counsel. He's taking care of your problems. On a day that is the Most High's celebration for the entire nation, the leadership, the generals, and the ISUPK are giving counsel to make sure that your problems are solved, to make sure that you have stability of mind, to make sure that you are guided directly, and you still want to come against the UPK. You still want to come against your brothers when all we want you to do is come in.
Right.
Come and join us.
And like you said, the general was up solving the problems and keeping our nation afloat.
Right.
But what people in the world outside of ISUPK don't understand, that counsel and brotherhood run hand in hand.
Damn right, sir.
And counsel is a requirement of the Most High.
Damn right, sir.
And counsel solves problems that you can't solve one with another.
Right.
And Matthew 18 and 15.
Count of the kind, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Salakia, sir. Watch. 18. Salakia, sir. The book of Matthew, chapter 18, verse 15. Moreover, if thy brother shall trespass against thee, go to him. It's like it. Go and tell him his fault between thee and him alone. If he shall not hear thee, it's like it. If he shall hear thee, thou hast gained a brother.
You have gained your brother if you have something that's not resonating between you and your brother. You know what I'm saying? You go to him and you explain it and you try to deal with it, you know what I'm saying, without outside influences, without the cap, Shalom, Lord Christ. Without someone wrongly interfering with you and your brother's progression with each other.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And if y'all can, 9 times out of 10, like in the ISUPK, you gonna get it done with you and your brother.
Damn right.
Along. But if not, then you go to counsel. Verse 22.
Kind, sir. Verse 22. Yahweh saith unto him, I say not unto thee until 7
Give me verse 21.
Verse 21. Then Peter came to him and said, Lord, how oft shall my brother sin against me and I forgive him? Till 7 times?
So Peter went to Christ like, how long is these brothers? Should I let this brother offend me? You know what I'm saying? Do me wrong.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Wrong me. You know what I'm saying? Cheat me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
Verse 22.
Verse 22. Yahweh saith unto him, I say not unto thee until 7 times, but until 70 times 7.
70 times 7 mean, you know what I'm saying? 70 times 7 mean you gonna forgive your brother all the damn time.
Damn right.
You're going to forgive him, you know what I'm saying? Or the spirit of the Most High is not in you.
Right.
You know, go ahead.
And Salakia, just, you know what I mean, to make sure this is understandable, right?
Right.
Yahushua literally said, when his apostle came to him and said, do I forgive him 70 times? He said, no, you can forgive him 490 times.
Right.
Not even the number that you was thinking.
Right.
A stupid number above it.
Right.
Like, just ridiculous above it. You keep forgiving your brother.
Right.
Because at the end of the day, let's remember one thing. You wasn't in this truth your whole life. You was a Christian. You did things that the Most High should not forgive you for. But because of Yahushua, you can get forgiveness. And so if you can get forgiveness for everything you did, how can you not forgive your brother? Your brother sinned against you more than you sinned against the Most High? I don't believe it. I don't believe it. You sinned against the Most High almost since your first breath. And every day up until you came into the truth. This brother trespassed against you twice, and you want to cut him off. The Most High should have cut you off then. If that is the limit of your forgiveness. You forgive your brother.
God. And to not have counsel leads to things that the brotherhood cannot have.
Damn right.
That the spirit of the Most High is not in accordance with. You know what I'm saying? Because if you have a disagreement or an art with your brother and it's left to boil over, it's definitely a sin.
Right.
You might sin against your brother.
Damn right.
You know what I'm saying? Due to anger, due to resentments. You know,
right.
Give me 1 John 4:20.
Kind of the concert. The book of 1 John, chapter 4, verse 20. If any man say, I love...
Salaki. 1 John 4:20.
Kind of concert.
Oh, you got it?
Kind of concert.
Let's go.
If any man say, I love God, and hateth his brother,
Hated who?
his brother,
You can't say you love God and hate your brother. Go ahead.
he is a liar.
You're a damn liar. Go ahead.
For he that loveth not his brother, whom he hath seen, how can he love Yahweh, whom he hath not seen?
How the hell you gonna hate your brother who you see every day, then say you love the Most High who you ain't never seen?
Damn right.
It don't make sense.
Damn right.
And that's some real nigga shit there.
Damn right. Otherwise,
Motherfucker talking about Salaki. People talking about they real niggas. That's real nigga stuff right there.
right. Cut to the con, sir.
You know what I'm saying? That lets you know that the Bible is written for blacks, Hispanics, and Native Indians.
That's right.
Because a so-called white man who's the devil the Bible speaks of would never say anything like this.
Right.
So, he gonna say some Roman parable that's half a homo. You know what I'm saying?
God.
It's not going to be straightforward to the point and on the level of being 100 of what we're reading right now.
Damn right, sir.
Because to have brotherhood, you have to have compassion.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? Even people in the world need to see that you have compassion.
Damn right.
Especially you in the ISUPK. You in the ISUPK, you have to show the world that you have compassion. That's why you don't go outside no damn church and scream and holler at no damn Christians and have camp.
Right. Salaki.
You understand me?
Salaki.
Go ahead.
That's why you have a food drive and feed everybody that comes up.
That's right.
That's why when you do, when you run your programs and you do the events that you set up and do, you run it as if you are the government the Most High God set in place.
Right.
Because this is the one body.
That's right.
Commanding General Yahada is the mouthpiece of the Most High God.
That's right.
And until our brothers and sisters who decide they wanted to break away from the ISUPK understand and recognize that, Yahushua won't come back. Listen, Yahushua is coming back for a nation who has gathered themselves together. You want to have a unity camp made up of defectors. You want to have a unity camp made up of traitors.
Right.
People who forsook their brothers. People who walked out on their brothers and sisters. And that's your unity camp. There's no unity in that camp. All of y'all teach different things. In their unity camp, one says Yahweh, one says Yahuwah, one says Ahia. Y'all don't believe the same thing. How can you walk together? You don't. That's why your unity camps is 5 seconds long. But the ISUPK has been here since 1969. But you will not join with your brothers and sisters because you have too much pride. You need to let that pride go and join your brothers and sisters. What do you think happens in here? When you get in here, guess what happens? You join. You humble yourself. Right? And then when you put your bricks in, you get your rank. Right? When you do the work, that's when you get esteemed. But it doesn't matter on this planet. It doesn't matter on this earth. When Yahushua comes to this earth and resets the structure, it doesn't matter if you were an officer of 50 or a captain of 13,000. As long as you followed what the Most High God said and were sealed in your forehead, you part of the 144,000. But until you recognize that what you're doing is destructive to brotherhood and sisterhood in your own nation, you will never be a part. I don't care how many songs you write. I don't care how many people you have that follow you. You don't follow Christ. So that's all that matters. You changed your doctrine. The Most High God does not change. So the doctrine doesn't change. Which is why everybody and every man, woman, and child that's in the ISUPK is under commanding General Yohana, because he never changed the doctrine.
That's right.
He never changed anything. He never switched up. You switched up. You changed because of your pride. But you need to set that pride back, because brotherhood is more important than your pride. Your people are more important than you and your personal feelings. That's all I want to say. I don't want to.
Damn right. You, like you said, you switched up. And we're gonna get it out the scriptures. Give me Matthew 24. 24 and 48.
Got a concept, the book of Matthew, chapter 24, verse 48. But, and if that evil servant shall say in his heart, my Lord delayeth his coming.
This is biblical right here, because this is one of the reasons why these fake Israelites sprung up, because they were angry and mad because Christ didn't come in a certain date.
Right.
That was just a previous date.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And they went and started their own groups and camps.
Yeah, right.
Keep reading.
Got a concept, verse 49. And shall begin to smite his fellow servants.
They did what at the church?
Smite his fellow
They
servants.
was fighting with the old ladies outside the church and getting hit with shoes and tussling around with big women with the church hats on and pistols pulled on them. They were doing what?
Smite his fellow servants.
Go ahead.
And to eat and drink
with the drunken.
They did. What did they pass over with the bottle girls?
Eat and drink with the drunken.
Go ahead.
Verse 50. Yahweh. Let's look at the Lord of that servant shall come in a day when he looketh not for him.
Who's looking what for him?
Not for him.
Go ahead.
And in an hour